implications on both sides of the conference brackets as we welcome you to the State Farm postgame show. We'll talk more about Jacksonville's 7th straight win and a whole lot more as we get you all caught up as to what has happened here so far in Week 17, including the New England Patriots looking good.
Looking real good. 5 touchdown passes on the day for young Drake Maye as the Pats can clinch the AFC East with a win and a Bills loss. Maye with the pass to Stephon Diggs for a 3-yard score, 28-3 New England. Then bootleg rolling right, throwing to the corner of the end zone, and Chisholm is there for the 10-yard touchdown. As I said, 5 touchdown passes for Maye, 42-10 New England all over the New York Jets.
They made it look easy from the start to the finish. One more win by them or loss by Buffalo, and they wrap up the AFC East. Moments ago, after the game, Drake Maye spoke with our Christina Pink about it.
Thank you. Well, Drake, what a performance from you today. More touchdown passes than incompletions. When you were that efficient, tell me, what does it feel like out there?
Yeah, just proud of these guys out here. We showed up and we started fast and we just didn't stop from there. Took everybody and, great win on the road. 8-0 on the road this year. That's pretty cool. So just thank the good Lord, and that was awesome.
Well, yeah, you told us you pack your identity in a suitcase. You achieved that, a perfect road record. Just what is the focus it takes to do that over the course of a season?
Yeah, it's tough to win on the road in this league. And, pack our identity, stay true to ourselves, and, bring it each every week, and we did that.
You were distributing the ball so well today. Just talk about your playmakers and how they were able to make those plays for you today.
Yeah, they're making plays all day. Shout out Chiz, first touchdown. Hunt got in there. Steph got one. Mondre ran a great route. So, proud of the guys, and everybody played well. It was fun out there.
All right, thanks, Drake. Drake Maye.
There you guys. Go Pat.
Well, you heard about his completion percentage, 19 of 21 for the game. So 2 incompletions and 5 touchdown passes. Wow. That continues to make his candidacy for the MVP legit. After he spoke with Christina, he got inside the celebratory locker room.
Hey, love you guys, man. Let's keep going, man. Let's keep going. Hey, pass on me. Pass on 3. 1, 2, 3.
All right, and so they are 1 win away or Buffalo loss as Buffalo gets ready for America's Game of the Week against Philadelphia. From wrapping up the AFC East, now the numbers are just off the chain right now. 13 wins for this team, 12 of their last 13, 8-0 on the road. You see the numbers for Drake Maye. I mean, what can't they do right now?
It's going to be interesting to see what happens in the playoffs. It really is. And the reason why I say that is they were favored, or at least set to win a number of games given the schedules. It's the weakest schedule in the NFL. That being said, they've dominated and they've taken control of that division. And, listen, it's been a cakewalk for Buffalo over the last few years. That's done. That's obvious. Now, they've split with Buffalo this season, but, Buffalo understands that this is a new world order in the AFC East, and this guy's going nowhere. Great coaching, great play by Drake Maye. That, like I said, the Diggs pickup I think was instrumental. So it's been one move after another. It's been good.
I mean, the New England Patriots, they're all in it together. The coaching staff, all the way to the players, all the way to the training staff, all the way to the owner. Everyone wants to win, and everyone has their hat, in the pile to win and have a winning season and go into the playoffs and make some damage. I mean, it's led by Drake Maye. It's unbelievable just to see what he's doing, how he's, leading this team just his 2nd year in the NFL. He's so young, and he's taking on guys like personalities like Stephon Diggs, and Stephon Diggs respects the heck out of a guy like Drake Maye. It just shows how much poise he has, not just in the huddle, but in the locker room, on the field, off the field, with the fans. Whatever situation Drake Maye is in, he knows how to handle himself, and that's what's making him such a great presence in the New England area, and in the organization. And this team, they're lethal. They can run the ball. They got defenders. They can play the game very well, and they don't play down to their talent. I'm guaranteeing right now they go to Miami, and they're going to win this division. They're going to beat Miami next week. They're going to take care of business right away. They're going to start fast once again and just dominate the whole entire game. This New England Patriots team is for real.
Your former Patriot team looking good. Your ex-Buck team, not so much. They lost 6 of 7 goals.
An interception, that one by Davis, and there you have it, 2017. Miami takes care of the Tampa Bay Bucks. Seattle Seahawks are at the Carolina Panthers. Sam Darnold looking for Barner. Barner making the catch and then going in for 17 yards out Seattle on the road. Now we got a game next week, Carolina and Tampa Bay. The winner wins the NFC South. Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers can win the AFC North with a win today on the road playing in Cleveland. Shadur Sanders throws this ball up for Harold Fannin Jr. It's thrown to the inside. Nice adjustment by Fannin Jr. 28-yard touchdown. And then with under 30 seconds left to go in the game, 4th and goal, Aaron Rodgers' pass falls incomplete. Cleveland beats the Pittsburgh Steelers 13-6.
So Pittsburgh will host Baltimore next week. Whoever wins that game wins the AFC North. Elsewhere, the Bengals roll past Arizona. The Saints have now won 4 in a row down the stretch to end the season. 34-26 the final. And the game that everybody just saw wrap up right here, Jacksonville 23-17 win over the Indianapolis Colts. The quarterback, Trevor Lawrence, didn't throw a touchdown pass, but he ran for a couple and spoke to Pam Oliver.
Whichever a real
turnover and 16 total touchdowns.
Yeah, and it showed today that he didn't play his best game as well in this first half. He threw that interception in the red zone, and they needed that, you know, to go into the half to get up and get the momentum in. This was a gutted-out game. In the second half, they corrected their mistakes, but still, Trevor Lawrence didn't play his best football today, and it showed big time. But what he did is that he stuck in there, and it showed that he still had that grit in the grind because he made the best throw he needed to make at the end in the fourth quarter to Jacoby Myers to basically seal the deal and seal the game. And that just shows how great of a quarterback he is that when things aren't going his way throughout the game, he can still step up when the time matters the most in the fourth quarter as well.
You know, we have to get, we as viewers and fans of our game have to get used to new teams jumping up.
Yeah.
New England, we got to get used to New England. Folks, they're really good and probably think they can beat anybody. And I think Jacksonville's the same way. We as announcers have to adjust to go, you know what, this is a really good football team. Both New England and Jacksonville have brand new coaches, and you can see that evidently the talent was there, Howie. And all they needed was coaching, and I think the coaches, both these teams have done outstanding.
You know, this could be viewed as a trap game. I mean, particularly after, you know, such a big win on the road in Denver. You know, that's a huge win for them last week. Now you travel back across the country, and you're on the road again. And the Colts had a tough game last week, and you knew the defense was going to play better than they did last week, and they did today. I think his athleticism is something that's kind of a secret weapon, particularly in the red zone. You know, in that fourth down when they needed it, you know, they got it done.
Jacksonville's won 7 straight. They still have not wrapped up the AFC South yet because Houston has won 8 in a row and are right on their heels. Next week, Jacksonville will host Tennessee. Meanwhile, the Houston Texans will host Indianapolis. And if Jacksonville wins, they win the division no matter what Houston does. Let's talk about America's Game of the Week here, Michael. The Buffalo Bills hosting Philadelphia.
Yeah, I mean, this should be a great game. Buffalo, I feel like Buffalo is trying to figure it out still in so many ways. We know what they used to be, but what are they now? You know, you got a quarterback who was the reigning MVP of the league, and everybody puts everything on him. I think he puts everything on himself. And at times, that's been a detriment to the team where he tried to do too much. But I think they're going to need their defense to show up big time. They do have a good passing defense, but their passing offense has suffered. You're going against one of the best defenses in the league against the pass. You got Carter. You got all these incredible players there on Philadelphia team. Plus, you got an offense that's picking it up, especially in the running game, which was lethal last year and led them to winning the Super Bowl. So it's going to be a big task for Buffalo to win this game. Even if they're at home, that doesn't matter when you're going against a team as strong as the Eagles. But I think if anybody's up to it and you're going to put it on anybody's back, you want to put it on the back of Josh Allen.
I think what you're going to see today is, and if I'm the Buffalo Bills, I try to duplicate much of, you know, what Philadelphia struggled with, what the Bears did against them. Inside zone, motion traps with, or whams with the tight ends, outside zone, working the cutbacks, for them overplaying, particularly up front. And Carter's back, but is Carter in, what kind of shape is Carter in?
Well,
Carter hasn't hit anybody in
I'm pretty sure, though, they brought him back. He's going to be ready.
Yeah.
You know,
listen, this is not a time, all of us have played in big games. This is not a time of the season where you're trying to find your running game or find your throwing game. I mean, this is the time of season where you are going to play your best. Buffalo's going to play the best they can play. No excuses. Philadelphia, to me, I've already said this earlier, Philadelphia, to me, is the most complete team in the NFL, in the NFC, I should say, with offense and defense. That's why this should be a great game.
They're the most complete. But they got to focus. When Philly's focused, they're one of the best. You know, forget about the L.A. Ram guy. They're really good when they do.
Five Eagles take on the 11-4 Bills, and we say welcome. Along with Tom Brady, I'm Kevin Burkhardt. Obviously, the weather's a factor. We'll get to that in a moment, but this is as good as it gets for December football, Tom. Both teams already in the playoffs. Obviously, the Eagles, the defending champs. This could be a Super Bowl preview. But when you look at matchups, there's a lot of great ones today. And even though the Bills have the great Josh Allen, they are the #1 rush team in football against the Eagles, which have the 3rd best scoring D in the league.
Yeah, it's absolutely an electric run game that allows this offense to thrive. James Cook, his vision, his decisiveness, his speed in the open field, that's how this offense really thrives. The opposing defenders, they can't hesitate at all. They got to react quickly, but once they do that, if there's any play action pass, you can spring some guys wide open. It's a great formula for success. But the Eagles, they're running the ball pretty darn well right now, too. 175 yards the last 3 games. Saquon broke off a ridiculous run last week against the Commanders. This weather conditions, it's grimy, it's nasty, it's football weather. Who wants to throw the ball anyway today?
Well, a lot of running, and not great if you're a sideline reporter, Tom Rinaldi. What do you got weather-wise?